Okay, welcome back. We're going into part two here. We're going to take a little look around the tiny house and how it's put together and some of the features this thing's gotten. So here we go back with Brett and her two partners there. All right, bye-bye.
Pardon me?
Who are you?
I'm Eric Brotman with
Hi.
Brett Marlowe Design Build.
All right.
So this property here is it's a fairly unusual lot for Tacoma because it's a lot larger than most. And the site that we're on right now used to be basically an old creek bed 60, 70 years ago. And so it's been all infill. However, there's still a high water table. And so that's what we were dealing with in designing this. We wanted something that wasn't going to have water problems in the foundation. The existing house has a couple sump pumps to keep the water out. So that was kind of our early indication that we need to mitigate the water hazard. So we decided to go with the pin pier foundation, which basically is these square tube stanchions that our posts sit in. And then you've got 4 pins, one on each side, that go in at a certain angle, and they range in length depending on the soil type, whatever the engineer specifies for it. And that locks it into place. Those get driven in, posts get put in, beams get put on top of that, and then our floor joists get put on top of that, and the rest of the structure gets built on top
So
of that.
everything's resting just on these posts built above the ground.
Yep. Yep, and they're all stainless steel, so they'll last forever. Yep.
Cool. Makes for a nice easy crawl space underneath.
It does, actually. It does.
Next, we're going to take a quick look inside, kind of see how they laid out, how this place is used and designed to where you can have person 2 with, say, a wheelchair and all has access throughout the kitchen and the room. So those things are in mind too, but let's listen some more. That still leaves a lot of room.
Yeah, so you still have plenty of room for your couch and living room furniture with it open or closed.
Yeah, so the sconces independent or work independently of each other, and they're on dimmers. This whole area here, we put on a ghost power switch that's next to Jade, and so you can turn everything off because the components will go in here. And so it'll switch off this whole section and save energy because, you know, if you leave something plugged in, it's always running and drawing power. And all the lights are LED, pretty easy to do these days. It's kind of silly not to. They have beautiful warm colors. We strongly believe in dimmers because, you know, it saves electricity and it also creates mood. So that's really important. Lots of lighting in here, task lighting underneath the kitchen. And there shouldn't be, because, you know, people with different disabilities some have sight issues for sure. Mm-hmm. And we all get old. It's hard to see.
We don't admit it.
Right?
Yeah. So we don't give our clients the option of speccing materials that are unhealthy. If they're going to work with us, it's a given. So with this unit here, we used all low to no VOC, mostly no VOC finishes, from the cabinetry to the wall paint. We use on the butcher block, tabletop, you name it. It's all healthy. You don't smell any off-gassing when you walk in here. It's just very clean smelling. A lot of people go into new homes and they have that new car smell. It's not a good smell. It's not a healthy smell.
And part of keeping that indoor air quality is that grate that you saw walking in, because we bring so many pollutants in through our shoes that it's really critical to keep as much as you can outside and keep that healthy air quality going. We also have an ERV which helps exchange the air and keep it super healthy, because the tighter your envelope is, the less air exchanges you have, so you're going to want to put something in place that controls where that healthy air is coming from. So part of small or living for us is healthier products and quality products and, you know, a healthier lifestyle. Use vinyl windows because of cost.
Yeah.
But PVC is on the red list. It's a no-no. So we try to stay away from speccing vinyl as much as possible, because from sourcing it to everyone who works with it, to off-gassing, to recycling it, it's all unhealthy material. So these windows are a composite. They're not as expensive as wood and fiberglass, so they keep costs down. However, they're a healthier window, and they're energy efficient. So those are pretty cool.
And is there a local supplier for something like this, or do you have
These are actually Anderson.
Okay.
Yeah, they're the 100 series. So they're good to go.
And anything particular about this siding out here?
We did Hardy on the siding, which is a product that lasts a really long time. So it's really important for us to have low maintenance and, you know, to sustain the cost, be sustainable for how long it's going to be. That's why, yeah.
Is there a difference? See how like that's squared and these are long strips? I mean,
Oh, you mean along the front door?
yeah. And
So
even to that
part
side.
of designing a backyard cottage is you want some design consistency and continuity with the main house.
Okay. I
They
saw that.
had that on the main house, so we recreated some of the roof lines and some of the siding to not match it completely, however,
Right.
feel continuous.
So, so this is Juniper, which typically when you think Juniper, you don't think you'd build anything out of Juniper, honestly, because they're usually a short-growing tree, almost looking like a shrub. However, Eastern Oregon has an abundant supply of Juniper. It's actually an invasive species there, and so there's the Eastern Oregon Restoration Project is what they call it, and they're basically harvesting all the juniper out there. And what people are doing is they're making planter boxes, they're using it for decking, they're using it for siding, a lot of different uses. And so it's great material. It's super dense. It's a lot more dense than cedar, so it's a lot more durable. It's rot resistant, and it smells great.
Amazing.
It just smells, yeah. You almost don't want to put a finish on it.
Yeah.
But it has a lot of the characteristics of the grain and the knots in it of cedar.
So you don't even need to really put a finish on it, or you won't, or
You don't really have to put sealer on cedar or juniper. You can let it gray out for color. It'll preserve the life of it a little bit longer putting a sealer on it. But it's more personal preference. We like to see it gray. We like to see that natural gray look of it, and then put a sealer on it. But some people like that brand new look,
Yeah.
and they want to throw a sealer on it right away. But we're gonna wait and let this gray out a little bit.
Hey, so that's it for now. There's more you could find out, but I think the best would be for you to go to Brett Marlowe Design, and I've put her information in the description here, so check that out. Got more questions, want to learn more about a tiny house or small houses, the way of living it, what it does to get one built, because they can do all the aspects of it and get you in what you want. So look up Brett Marlowe Design. This is David Cathers saying thanks for being with us. Don't forget to subscribe, click that little bell, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.